If you have stage fright or fear of public speaking or performance anxiety about speaking in front of groups, you can learn how to use your tension to hack the flow state for public speaking. Hi, I'm Sandra Zimmer. I am the creator of the Zimmer Method, which is a program to transform stage fright and fear of public speaking into authentic presence, what scientists now call the flow state. In 1985, while I was acting on stage in the musical Camelot on Maui, I almost had an accident with my costume. And that snapped me into a state of presence, into the zone state while I was acting. All of my performance anxiety was completely gone, and I was totally present to that moment. I felt deeply connected to myself, to the source of my talent, and to the audience. I was no longer acting for them. I was no longer performing at all. I was somehow being with them. And this was a very different zone for performance than I had ever experienced as an actor. That experience led me to believe that the tension of being the center of attention could trigger you into the flow state. And sure enough, it worked. Since 1988, I've facilitated hundreds of groups of people to transform stage fright and fear of public speaking and to develop a sense of authentic presence, to get into the zone or the flow state for public speaking. Now, up until now, this has been an intuitive thing on my part. But now, scientists have been studying athletes who get into the flow state regularly. They have discovered the stages in the flow cycle, the neurochemistry of the brain, and the electrical brainwave patterns that happen during the stages of the flow process. They've also identified conditions, the conditions that trigger the flow state to happen. The man who has brought all of this science together is a man named Steven Kotler. Steven Kotler has written a book about the science of the flow state called The Rise of Superman. And it's very exciting to me to see how the stages in the flow cycle align exactly with the Zimmer Method process. It's exciting to have some science to back up why the Zimmer Method has worked all these years. In my next video, I'm going to talk about some of the things that I'm learning from Steven Kotler's book, and I'll share how the Zimmer Method works to help you hack the flow state for public speaking. I'm Sandra Zimmer. Thanks for watching. If you're intrigued by this, please stick around and watch the second video. Thanks.